Hey, it's Dana, the Gypsy Psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get your blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on the big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. Hey, you guys, how's it rolling? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Let's talk about some things. It's going to work the way that it always works. I'm going to shuffle and pray. I'm going to lay out a whole bunch of cards. I will thoroughly confuse you for a good solid minute while I sew together a story. If you're coming back to the channel, come on in. You know exactly what to expect. Snuggle up to this table right here and let's talk about some things. And if you hang around to the end of the video, I will tell you all about my book, The Ultimate Step-by-Step Guide to Your Spiritual Awakening. Hey there, Pisces. It's Dana. How the heck are you doing, Pisces? How's the water feeling out there? Nice and warm and calm and smooth, I hope. Woo, look at that, trying to fly out. Pisces, let's talk. Let's throw some cards for Pisces. Spirit, Source, Universal Energy. I have the collective of Pisces here with me, Spirit, and we want to know what you know. What do you know about the Pisces, and what do they need to know about themselves, their lives, and their futures? Spirit, what's coming towards this particular Pisces? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? And most importantly, how do they navigate everything for their very best and highest good? Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, Spirit. They want to know what you know. Please tell me where that stopping point is for Pisces. I will cut 3 times and I'll pull straight from the top. Please give me the eyes to see it, the ears to hear it, and the words to explain it. Where's Pisces in these cards? Okay. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 2, and 3. Bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups. Nice. 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Princess of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles. We'll take that Hangman in reverse. We'll take that Princess of Swords in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords. That'll make hella sense to you in a minute. Makes hella sense to me right now. First card out is the 6 of Wands in reverse to the Hermit. So, overcoming a battle, soul searching, introspection. The 2 of Cups in reverse to the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay. And the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Gotcha. The Lovers. Alrighty. To the Ace of Pentacles. Right on. The 9 of Wands in reverse. The Princess of Wands. The 7 of Swords. Prince of Cups in reverse. The 10 of Wands. The 7 of Wands in reverse. The Prince of Pentacles. 3 of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Devil to the Ace of Swords. Fabulous. All right. Let's see what this is all about right here. Now, I am a Taurus sun, but I am a Pisces moon, Pisces rising, and Pisces Venus in Western astrology. So the 6 of Wands in reverse is the first card out. It sets the tone for everything. What is this about? All right, Pisces. All right, this is what's going on right here. So Pisces, the universe needs you to pull yourself together because there is a life-altering, life-transforming relationship that is about to enter into your life. It's like right there. It's just waiting. It's all just waiting for you to get in the right place so it can infiltrate into your life, okay? So the 6 of Wands in reverse, it starts with the 6 of Wands in reverse and almost ends with the 6 of Wands in reverse. So the 6 of Wands is a card about overcoming a battle. The guy in the card is a warrior that has come back from some kind of conquering expedition. And he's riding through the hometown and everybody's cheering him on, right? He's successful because he has overcome the battle. In the reverse, this card is about a lack of success because you haven't overcome the battle. What's the battle? Well, it's the playground of your mind, my little fishies. It's the playground of your mind. The Prince of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This is about, it's a card about short-term focus, and it's a card about an inability to manifest. And it's both things in this particular situation. So the inability to manifest comes from there not being good ground to grow good seeds on. The ground of your subconscious mind is overcome with this battle right here of the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so the real estate of your subconscious mind, there is no soil to grow new seeds on. It's occupied with something else. It's already filled up. And these cards, as we go through this reading, are giving you the roadmap as to what's in the way and how to get rid of it so you can be prepared for what's coming. Okay? All right. To the King of Swords. King of Swords is some serious truth, internal truth, real serious truth. It's your own truth. It's finding this truth about yourself and doing what it is that you got to do to get it out of the way. Okay? And then the Hierophant comes on top of this. The Hierophant on top of the King of Swords talks about commitment. Big, huge, big commitment. The Hierophant is your spiritual wisdom. This Hierophant right here in this position, in this reading, wants you to open your chest and receive this wisdom so you can be bigger, better, and stronger for the next leg of your journey. It's followed by the Hermit. Hermit says we need to sit down and talk about some things. Soul searching, introspection. So whomever this is going to hit for here, you need to have a sit down with your higher power, whatever it is you're calling it. Have a sit down and do some deep soul searching and introspection. Out loud, crazy person conversation with your higher self, with your higher power, with your soul. Okay? They need you to understand some things so you can have an amazing journey in this thing that we call life. Strength comes on top of the Hermit. It says after you sit down, after you have this sit down, once I reveal what all of this is, go have a sit down with whatever you're calling it. Because out of that, you will be strengthened. If you will take this to heart, you will be strengthened and you will have the tools, which begins with the aha light bulb moment of how to overcome what's standing in your way. Okay? What's standing in your way? Well, the Two of Cups in reverse. Bad relationships from the past, unviable relationships from the past, and inability to create or maintain a successful relationship in your past. Three of Wands in reverse says this is because you were unprepared. You were not the person that you are today. You were not standing in the same boots that you're standing in today. And you were unprepared for whatever reason to engage in a healthy, successful relationship. Probably because of childhood issues from your past. Okay? Three of Wands in reverse also talks about it's a lack of foresight, right? If we don't get this situated inside of you, you're not going to be ready for what's coming. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're not balanced. The sense of well-being isn't where it needs to be to have the ground to grow the seeds of the relationship that's trying to come into your life, but it can't get past that membrane of your own internal narrative. Seven of Wands comes on top of that Two of Cups and talks about backing up from something, not dealing with something, and what it is that is growing in your subconscious mind. Perhaps you've never given any thought to. Perhaps you consciously know that it's there and you're just pushing it down and pushing it down. The Seven of Wands, he is backing up and defending himself from the mob that's down below him, right? To the Two of Swords. And you are at a crossroads. you are at a crossroads, and the only two choices in the Two of Air is you will either begin to think in a different way or you won't. These cards need you to begin to think in a different way so your destiny can be fulfilled. 2, the Lovers, second row, first card, the Lovers. Okay, this is what's coming. They need you to be energetically, frequency aligned with universal order. Okay, that's the blockage, is that this wounding right here of a Pisces that isn't interested in what the universe wants to rain down into their lives. Yes, the Lovers card is about energetic alignment. That's what creates love, right? Your little energy ball over here and their little energy ball over here. The two of you come together and boom. It creates alchemy. It creates something that did not exist before. And that is the third energy of love, which binds you together. Whether it's romantic, your new dog, your kid, whatever. Love is the two energies coming together and bonding. And in order for you to be able to partake in this relationship that is going to manifest into your life, in order for you to have a good experience in this relationship, they need you to come to terms with some saltiness so you can have the ground ready for the seeds of this relationship to grow. To the Eight of Wands, and it's going to change everything. It's going to change the whole trajectory of your life, Pisces. The Ace of Pentacles, it's a brand new opportunity. Brand new opportunity. New ground to grow new seeds on. Three of Wands in reverse, but you're not ready. You're not ready. You don't have foresight. You don't see what's coming. You don't see universal order, divine timing. You don't see that your destiny is literally waiting for you to align yourself with universal order. Center of the reading, the Nine of Wands in reverse. This Nine of Wands in reverse talks about on edge, defensive, hesitant, right? And it's right beneath that Two of Cups in reverse, which is right on top of this Seven of Wands in reverse right here down at the bottom, right? Which is about avoiding responsibility. So this Nine of Wands in the center of your reading, clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. This tells me that this particular Pisces is defensive when it comes to being vulnerable in a relationship, hesitant to engage in a relationship because of previous experiences, right? It's like touching a hot stove. When you reach up and touch a hot stove, you don't ever want to touch that hot stove again. And this burn that Pisces has from some kind of failed relationships in their past is blocking destiny. Seven of Swords in reverse is breaking free from a futile mentality. What's the futile mentality? That you can't participate in a beautiful, healthy relationship. That you can't create a beautiful, healthy relationship. To the Princess of Wands, all you gotta do is put in a little effort, Pisces, just a little bit of effort, because there is an exciting, inspiring opportunity that will present itself to you. And if you go into it unhealed, it's going to end up like all of your other relationships. If you go into it healed, it's going to be a beautiful, it's a destined relationship no matter what. Just depends on how you handle it. Little bit of effort, Death in reverse, to do some internal purging, to create some room for some new things to grow. The internal purging creates the internal transformation that is going to put you in alignment with this new relationship. What's the problem here? Well, the Seven of Swords. This particular Pisces has been screwed over somehow, some way. They have. They've been screwed over somehow, some way. Their unhealed, wounded child has chosen unhealed, wounded children, and the two of them are the blind leading the blind. All of your other relationships have been chosen from your humanness and not divinely orchestrated into your life. This relationship is the next leg of your destiny. It's the next leg of your journey. It's important that you participate in this relationship in a healthy way. This Pisces has been screwed over to the 8 of Cups, and they no longer have emotions to give. They no longer have anything to contribute to a relationship. This is a Pisces that is walled off and feeling very, very broken about themselves on the inside when it comes to love. The Tower, right? Something happened for this particular Pisces that crumbled. What you got to understand in the Tower is no foundation to build upon in the first place. That's why it's going to crumble. Look at the foundation in this card. I know they're old, but they're my cards, right? I just love them and I can't part with them. This Tower is built on a foundation that isn't feasible to stand for very long. When the lightning hits it and it all comes crashing down, there's nothing to catch any of it, right? So the foundation of the relationship or ships that has, in your mind, screwed you over in the past. Now, Pisces, you have 50% culpability in any relationship that has not gone right in your life, because you have not healed yet. This is a Pisces who has something stuck in their craw, as we would say down here in the South, right? You entered into all of your previous relationships as an unhealed Pisces. This is telling you how to address this situation in your life and heal it. What you have to understand is that all of your other relationships did not have a foundation by which to build, because 50% was your wounded child and 50% was their wounded child. Right on. To the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Put in the self-control, look, the effort right here, right? The self-control, the willpower, the determination into the Chariot, and the universe will escort you to the next phase of your life. Put in a little bit of effort to be prepared when this happens. Do some internal purging, make some room, and understand that, yeah, nothing has worked out in the past, because you were building on a foundation that couldn't bear the weight of what it was that you were trying to build in your life. And the Knight of Swords says, wrap your mind around this understanding and execute it in your life, so universal order can escort you to the next phase and the next stage of your growth. Prince of Cups in reverse, right? Hurt feelings, fragmented emotions. The Prince of Cups in reverse is someone who just has fragmented emotions all over the place, like sharp shards of glass on the floor, right? It's just everywhere. It's ouchy. It's ouchy. It keeps the wounds can never heal because the glass is all over the floor. You keep stepping on it and stepping on it and stepping on it instead of taking the minute to clean it up. And that's what these cards want you to do. They want you to clean up your subconscious mind. Realize that whomever this is for still has something distasteful stuck on their tongue. Interesting. See, the Prince of Cups in the upright, he's come through all of the water cards before him, upwards and backwards, right? He has dealt with all of the issues of all of the water cards from him back, okay? What he has done as he has sorted through all of those water cards is he has decided what it is that he's going to take into his future. He is no longer carrying the emotional baggage of anything or anyone else. He will not allow anyone to dictate how he feels about himself or his future. He has packed all of his emotions into this one cup, and he is ready to proceed forward very vigilantly, very carefully, with only what he wants to take into his future. The guy in the reverse is out of control of his emotions. stepping on all of the glass pieces over and over and over again. Can't stop the bleeding because he doesn't have the foresight to sweep up the fragmented emotions. And this is that tower. You are still stepping on the glass. To the Ten of Wands, you're carrying a burden and a struggle. You're struggling with emotional incapacitation because you have not, A, taken accountability for your participation in the demise of your relationships, and B, you keep choosing the same old mother or father that you have a childhood issue with. Yes, we all do that. I married my mom the first time and my dad the second time, and now I know. Now I understand. That was years and years and years and years ago, of course, but now I understand. You need to understand, Pisces, that there is a thread that goes from your relationship with your mom and dad, and it doesn't make them bad people at all. But there is a thread that goes from your relationship with your mom and or your dad or your caretaker or the person who is most significant in your life when it comes to modeling relationships, that you are trying to duplicate in your adult life, maybe subconsciously, that you're trying to duplicate in your adult life that isn't working for you because that wounded child keeps recreating the same kind of thing, hoping that they will get something different from the situation, when in fact they keep getting the same thing over and over and over again because the wounded child has no discernment. The adult Pisces has the discernment to say, oh, no, we're not setting that shit up in our life again. Absolutely not. But this Pisces doesn't realize this. This Pisces is still allowing this wounded child to run their emotional life. The shards of glass, the broken emotions all over the floor, carrying the burden that you don't have to carry. Look, the world. This cycle is over. You have all of the tools that you need to close down this cycle of your life and step into the beautiful, beautiful new cycle of your life, Pisces. Seven of Wands in reverse. This is about not dealing with something. Pushing it down, pushing it away, not dealing with it, not taking responsibility for your participation in the failed relationships. I really feel on the inside of me that I am talking to a Pisces that is disgusted with relationships because they're refusing to accept accountability for their participation in relationships. I feel like I'm talking to someone that goes through tower after tower after tower, blaming it on the people that they're with. And that is true, but you chose those people, right? You chose those people from an unhealed emotional and mental state of being. Accept the responsibility of the choices that you've made and why. To the Prince of Pentacles, right? This is a repeated cycle over and over, long, steady, stable, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. To the Eight of Swords, all stuck in your head in fear. Fear that you are going to get hurt again. And I'm here to tell you, Pisces, if you enter into any other relationship in your life, a new relationship, and you don't fix what's wrong inside of you, you will have the same experience. The King of Cups in reverse, emotionally volatile, emotionally unavailable. Perhaps this Pisces in their childhood had an emotionally unavailable parent, and you keep chasing after emotionally unavailable people, trying to fix what was wrong in the childhood, but you just simply keep getting the same thing. The Ten of Wands in reverse. This is the overwhelming burden. This is the same burden of the Ten of Wands, but it's overwhelming because you're stuck in a place where you're not realizing, look, the devil, an attachment that is a restriction to your growth. You cannot grow spiritually, personally in your life while you carry around the burden of an inability to function properly in a relationship because you have baggage that you have not sorted through. The devil, the fool in reverse. And it's foolishness. It's foolish. It's a waste. It's not the path. It's not the purpose. And you're never going to be able to experience a new kind of relationship until you come to terms with that wounded child that's dictating your emotional processes. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse is just what it's an injustice. It's not in your best interest. It's not a good decision for your life. More importantly, justice in reverse is a lack of accountability, because justice in the upright is your own personal accountability. It's always in your best interest. It's always good and right and proper to be accountable for the things that you do in your life, and do the things that you do in your life from a place of spiritual wisdom. But in the reverse, this isn't the way that this particular Pisces is supposed to be doing life. There's a beautiful, beautiful, life-changing opportunity that the universe is trying to bring into your life. And they need some internal purging so you can make room for an internal transformation. To the Three of Swords in reverse. So come to terms with the grief and the sorrow and the pain of this Tower and the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Come to terms with it. Be glad you dodged that bullet, and don't let that wounded 7-year-old create your next relationship. Knight of Wands. The second that this could take someone literally 5 minutes, or this could take someone an entire lifetime, maybe even multiple lifetimes, right? Just depends on how much you want to take accountability for your own bullshit, Pisces. The Knight of Wands. Come to terms with the grief, the sorrow, and the pain. So this can take place in your life. So this can transform. The Knight of Wands is also effort. But the second you begin to come to terms with this and heal this spot inside of you is the second everything pours down into your life. The Hierophant in reverse. There needs to be a core root evaluation of your belief system. Got to cut loose of ties and commitments to any kind of belief system that doesn't belong to you. And that's going to be the belief system that you learned from your parents. Yes. Who are you? What do you want? What is this baggage that you're carrying? What are these fragmented emotions that you keep cutting your feet on? What is all of this? Take inventory of the foundation stones that you are building your life upon, because they don't match universal order. To the Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups talks about the same Eight of Cups over here in the Tower, right? This is a Pisces who has nothing left to give. To the Ten of Swords in reverse. And this particular Pisces needs to have a renewal of a mindset. Remember the Seven of Swords in the Tower back here, right? Screwed over, continuously getting screwed over, dysfunctional relationships. This Pisces needs to understand that all of these other relationships, including the one that actually smashed the glass on the ground, right? Pisces needs to understand that they dodged a bullet. None of these relationships would have ever succeeded into the long term. They just wouldn't have. I mean, you can be married. I talk to people all the time, married for 32 years and fucking hate each other, right? Bullshit. Life is too short for that. Your soul came here to experience human life, and to just box it in and sequester it, to be married to someone forever and always, amen, till the end of time, and be miserable, is shortchanging your soul's journey. New perspective. Excuse me. A renewal of a mindset. Why? Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Devil, because you're not ever going to be able to have wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction if you stay chained to an attachment that is a restriction to your growth. What is that attachment? It is your core belief system. Who you are, how you got to be the way that you are, your lack of accountability for your responsibility in all of these failed relationships in your life. It's an attachment that is a restriction to your growth. And let me tell you something, Pisces, the other side of things, and it's all spiritual warfare, make no mistake. The other side of things wants you to stay just like you are, continuously engaging in relationships that can't ever last the test of time. They want you to continue to carry the load of the identity, the burden, and the struggle of all of the bullshit. They want you to keep doing that. They want you to not want a new relationship so you can just waste your whole adventure on this planet. They want that. The Ace of Swords says, have the aha moment, have the understanding, light bulb, clarity, mental clarity. Have the aha moment. See what this reading is trying to tell you. Now, if this was your reading, all of this would be straight to you. But it's a general reading, so, I don't know. Aha, light bulb moment. Six of Wands in reverse. Why you cannot have success in relationships. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. It's time to leave behind all of the mental baggage that is weights around your ankles. Swim, Pisces, swim. You're caught on a hook. You're caught on a trot line. And you're just treading water. No, cut it loose and swim. To the King of Pentacles. This is what's coming into your life. This is this relationship. This is this commitment. This is the new cycle of your life. Whether it's talking about you being in a very successful situation, or whether this is talking about the yin to your yang, this is what's coming into your future. The Princess of Swords in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. Princess of Swords in reverse says all talk, no action, undelivered promises, because this person is your ideology of what these relationships should have been. And it never worked out. Look, the Princess of Swords in reverse, all talk, no action, undelivered promises, right? Your ideology of what these relationships should have been never came to fruition because you couldn't put in what you needed to put in. They couldn't put in what they needed to put in, and it was the blind leading the blind to the ultimate end of a shit show, right? Now, what this Princess of Swords is also saying is that the initial meeting, the initial communication between you and the person who's going to meet your ideologies of what a significant other should be in your life, okay, that can't come through. Look, Hangman in reverse, because your resistance is stalling the whole program. They need you to be ready, Pisces. Be ready. Sew up the loose ends. Sweep up the glass. Put the little vacuum over it and mop the floor. Clean up the fragmented emotions that are keeping you from being in a healthy relationship. Six of Pentacles, because the giving and the receiving and the sharing of prosperity in life is what Source wants for you. That's your destiny. To the Princess of Cups, emotional growth creates the King of Swords, your truth. This isn't your truth. The Ten of Wands in the upright and in the reverse, the Prince of Cups in reverse, all of this over here, this is not your truth. Your truth comes from the cleaning up of the fragmented pieces of your life, taking accountability and being responsible for doing something different. That escorts this whole new relationship into your life. And look, last card in this deck is the Ten of Cups, the ultimate fulfillment, restored tenfold to what you think you've lost. What you think you lost in this Tower, in this Seven of Swords right here, in your humanness, trying to forge a human relationship with another human. All restored to you tenfold when you surrender to universal order and you forge a soul relationship with a soul mate. It's beautiful, Pisces. You have a beautiful future and a beautiful relationship, a brand new cycle. You have all the tools that you need. Apparently, someone just needed a little bit of a flick on the head here to say, hey, 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 it's not all shitty people that you've been with. You're part of the shittiness. So clean it up. Come to terms with it. Follow those dots back into your childhood and see how you are repeating your parents all over your life. It's a beautiful relationship, Pisces. Values alignment, love, comfort, peace, happiness, the ultimate in emotional fulfillment. I do hope you enjoyed that. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Your journey on this planet, in this lifetime, is not by accident. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. There is no agenda here. There is nothing that you should or should not be. Just straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.